guys! Today I'm going to review Revolution of the Daleks. It's written by Chibnall and it runs 71 minutes. So it's good that it runs 71 minutes. It gives it longer time to pierce the story out and you can get more into the characters, because 45-minute stories is too rushed. I thought Jodie Whittaker gave a brilliant performance as the Doctor this time. I like the beginning bit where she's in prison. That was really good when she was counting all the cameras and stuff. It's also good that she's confused about the previous story, so she's not sure who she really is and where she comes from and everything. So I thought that was really good, good continuity with the last story. So I thought she really knocked it out of the park this time. I thought she was spot on. With it being a longer story, it does give the characters more time to breathe. I thought this is Yasmin's best one. Thought she was really good in this one, because previously she's had hardly anything to do, but they've like really established the character in this story, because she's going to continue with the Doctor into season 13. So they've established that she sort of fancies the Doctor. That's what I read into it. She was like desperate to meet her again and continue adventures with her. So it was really surprising.
Hey, that bloody Yasmin. She's desperate to get into the bloody Doctor's knickers.
Ryan was good as well for once. He was like annoyed that the Doctor programmed the TARDIS wrong, so there was like a 10-month break between last time she saw her. So both Ryan and Yasmin are giving the Doctor like plenty of stick. It's weird that, because they should have been happy that she got out of bloody prison. Captain Jack helps her. He was interesting to see come back. He looks a little bit older this time. I think they missed an opportunity though with him. He didn't really identify much that the Doctor's female. Like, they didn't make much of a big deal out of it. I thought he'd be flirting with her and trying to get off with her, but he never did any of that. Unfortunately, the character of Graham didn't have much to do in this story. He's one of the best companions as well, and he was kind of left out a little bit.
Was Graham in the bugger?
Jack Robertson's back. He's a good character. He's like, takes a mickey out of Donald Trump. He has more to do in this story as well. I thought he was actually funny this time.
Hey, now that Donald Trump has no job soon, why don't they get him in next time?
The new Daleks look good as well. I like how they're lit up underneath, and like especially during night scenes, they look really impressive. The bronze Daleks are back as well. Trouble is, I've got a bit of an issue with the Daleks now. They've been overused too much. Like, there's not a lot you can do with them now. All the storylines have been used and everything. Like, they try to do unusual things with them, but they don't really. And this story was just sort of like a standard story that we've seen before. Reminds us of Remembrance of the Daleks, where there's two factions and they're fighting each other. Interestingly enough, I thought like the insides of the Daleks were more interesting, like the crab type of creatures. There's a scene where one attaches itself to Captain Jack's face. It looks like a scene from Aliens. That's what I liked about last year's special, because you saw a lot of the Dalek creature, because it was attached to this woman's back, a lot of the story. And I thought that was more interesting than this year's. I was also expecting one of the companions to get killed off, either Graham or Ryan. But they didn't. They just... Ryan wanted to stop on Earth. Graham was wanting to travel with the Doctor still, but because Ryan didn't, he thought the best thing to do was like to stop with Ryan on Earth. But at least there was a nice little scene at the end where Ryan falls off his bike. It's kind of similar to how the show started. So although I thought the show was good, I was sort of disappointed a bit because of the hype. I was expecting something a bit more different. Also, there was no surprises. It was just your standard Dalek story, and the companions just like left as normal. Like they get sick and they go. Like no one got killed or anything. It's interesting they had a little bit at the end of the story featuring the new companion who's going to be called Ben. It's played by John Bishop. That looked interesting. So Yasmin won't have the TARDIS to herself because he'll be a companion, so there'll be 3. I wonder if he's like a normal companion though, because there seemed to be like a flashback sequence. I don't know if it was little clips of what's coming up or if it was something he was thinking, like the scene that we saw him in. I wonder if they continue the storyline of past Doctors or future Doctors. And could he be a future or a past Doctor, or is he just a normal companion? So that'll be intriguing. The best bits of this story were like the companions, like building up the characters and stuff. And oddly enough, the worst bits were the bits with the Daleks in, really. It was just standard Dalek action, exterminating folk that we've seen 1,000 times before. Also, the ending was a little bit clumsy. The Doctor fetches these bronze Daleks to Earth to fight the new Daleks, and then Captain Jack puts bombs on the ship and it blows up. So a little bit rubbish, really, that. So overall, I think I'd give it was good. One of Jodie's better ones. I think I'd give it about a 7 out of 10. What did you think, Bones? Did you like it?
Give it about 5 out of 10, Phil. I still don't like Jodie Whittaker. You can't beat Tom Baker.
Okay, everybody, bye. See you next time. Happy New Year. Bye.